Hey everyone, Fudgetruck here. Today we're counting down my top 5 animes of summer 2015. Now there's over 50 titles being released this summer, not counting TV specials like Yudo Yuri and movies like Chu Fang. We'll start off number 5 with Durarara X2. The second arc of Durarara came to us in July. The first arc of the anime originally aired in January 2010, with a simulcasted released on Crunchyroll. It wasn't until a year later that Aniplex of America released the English dub in January 2011. The story is told from a perspective of 11 or so main characters, changing every episode. However, the narrator isn't always the episode's one and only character perspective. One of the few constants given in every episode is that the narrator gives his own opinion on the current situation that the characters are in. The second series comes half a year later after the events of Durarara Season 1. At this point, peace has once again returned to the city and everyone is living out their lives normally. If you're looking for an anime to watch this summer that has headless motorcyclists, gang wars, and the secret alternative life of high schoolers, then Durarara X2 might be for you. Coming in at the number 4 spot is Idolmaster's Cinderella Girls' second season. Idols hold a special place in my heart, and if you're not an idol person, well, none of this is going to really make sense to you. So let's review. Idolmaster was originally an arcade release, releasing on the arcade Namco System 246 in 2005. The series focuses around 13 girls from the 765 production studio. Their goal is simple: to become the top Japanese idols, just like every other idol in the world. In the terms of Cinderella stories, the game and series takes place at the 346 Pro Talent Agency, where a producer is raising a group of idols to stardom in what is known as the Cinderella Project. If you're looking to get your idol fix this summer, anything Idolmaster is a pretty safe bet. You're pretty safe there. There's a lot of warm, fluffy, happy moments in Idolmaster, so you really can't go wrong with it if you're looking for an idol anime. At number 3, we have To Love Ru Darkness Second. To Love Ru is currently in its 4th season. Not counting the OVAs, the story of To Love Ru revolves around our main character, Rito Yuki. He's a high school student that's trying to solve the age-old problem that we all face in high school, at least, well, I did, to confessing to the girl of his dreams, Haruna Sorenji. Okay guys, let's face it, not all of us have the power to confess our love to our 2D animated waifus. Trust me, I'm still working on that. To make a long story short, and to prevent spoilers, Rito finds himself naked in a tub with Lala, a princess from the planet Devil Duke. Now this is where it gets interesting. Lala decides that she wants to marry Rito, but there's a catch. Lala's father finds out and he threatens to kill Rito and destroy the planet if he can't meet his expectations by fending off Lala's potential suitors. To Love Ru Darkness Second picks up where Darkness left off, and honestly, if I talked about it too much, I'd start to give away some of the series and some of its new characters, and where's the fun in that? Next up at number 2 is Fate Collide Liner Prisma Ilia Two-Way Hers. Yeah, that's a mouthful. And oh baby, where do I even begin with this anime? To start, Prisma Ilia is a spin-off of Fate Stay Night, with Iliasville von Eisenberg as the protagonist, living an alternate life as a schoolgirl. We also see some other iconic characters such as Rin and Livia throughout the seasons as supporting characters. The first season really focused on the development of the characters, their teetering friendship, and their shiny new magical girl powers. With the introduction of the second season, Two-Way, we're introduced with a character that looks just like Ilia, and one thing leads to another and you've got two girls kissing in the woods. Nice. It has something to do with what they call mana transfer, but we all know that they just needed a workable reason to have so many kissing scenes. The reality of it is you're just gonna have to give it a shot for yourself. Start with season 1 and then work your way up. You're gonna have to do that. And our number 1 spot goes to Dragon Ball Super. If you didn't guess it already, then shame on you. The Dragon Ball series is my all-time favorite anime series. Seriously, like my favorite one ever, to this day. Personally, I've watched everything Dragon Ball related multiple times over. So after 18 years of no new series for Dragon Ball Super comes out and it has me more excited than you could ever possibly imagine. And seriously, if you haven't watched it by now, then you probably never will. but in case you're one of those few that haven't watched it yet, here's a little bit of info. The series revolves around our main man Goku, and the adventures of the friends he meets along the way. The series starts off with the search for the Dragon Balls, 7 magical balls that can make any wish come true. Now there's a ton of characters that are introduced in the Dragon Ball universe, so watching it for yourself is the best way you can learn about them. The original Dragon Ball that introduces you to the series boasts a modest 153 episodes, while Dragon Ball Z comes in at a hefty 291 episodes. After Dragon Ball Z came Dragon Ball GT, a sequel series with an original story using the same characters and universe, which lasted 64 episodes. Add a slew of movies covering all of the series and you have yourself one heck of a marathon. You probably wouldn't be seeing daylight anytime soon. Now, Dragon Ball Super takes place after the defeat of Majin Buu, introducing the new Super Saiyan God transformation as well as a new cast of characters. We also see the return of old characters like Emperor Pilaf and his gang. If you haven't watched Dragon Ball or any of its related series, I highly suggest you do so. You're totally missing out on some really good stuff. Also, if you want to get started quick on Dragon Ball Super, I highly suggest that you take a look at the movie Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. It'll give you a small head start on what Dragon Ball Super has to offer. Well guys, that's it. That's my list for the top 5 animes of summer 2015. How would you rank your top 5 animes for this summer? I know that there's a lot of different animes out and I'd really like to hear some of your opinions. Don't forget to punch that subscribe button for more anime videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video.